Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. Full Sail University is on fire, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to be on fire tonight when we kick off the NXT Championship Tournament with two first-round matches. It will be Chad Gable versus Buddy Murphy in the main event. That is going to be pending on the health of Chad Gable. We are told that he is ready to fight. He is ready to fight, but what condition will he be in? But right now, up very next, ladies and gentlemen, will be Humberto Carrillo versus Shane Thorne to kick off the NXT Championship Tournament. Here we go! Shane Thorne is in the building.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Perth, Western Australia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shane Thorne.
Shane Thorne from Perth, Western Australia is heading up a very strong Australian contingent here on NXT. Of course, one of his compatriots in the main event against Chad Gable, Buddy Murphy. Shane Thorne's looking to reinvigorate his career after TM61 was disbanded. Now, he wants to focus on a singles career here on the hottest brand in WWE NXT. That is certainly, if you ask all these fans here in Orlando tonight.
And his opponent from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds,
Humberto
Humberto Carrillo.
Carrillo is one of the youngest members of this tournament. A young man with a huge future. And Humberto Carrillo, he believes in his heart that he can be the NXT champion the very first time of asking. This is the first contest of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me live from Full Sail University. This crowd is on fire and we are underway as the bell rings. Shane Thorne, Humberto Carrillo, who will advance to the next round to face either Chad Gable or Buddy Murphy. And Shane Thorne is exerting his dominance already with a side headlock and a takedown. This is what I'm talking about. Professional wrestling in its purest form. All for the right to call yourself the NXT champion. Takedown by Thorne yet again. Head scissors over the neck from Humberto Carrillo on Shane Thorne. Thorne escapes out, but Carrillo is really feeling it here. And Shane Thorne is saying, hey, I ain't going anywhere either, son. Thorne would have the slight experience advantage, but both men are pretty young in their own right in terms of their careers here in WWE. So many opportunities popping up for so many athletes on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT with these condensed rosters now. Women's power rankings. We've got some women's action coming up later tonight. And Shane Thorne takes him down by the arm, and Thorne's really had the better of these exchanges, in my opinion. As you can see, Thorne now wraps the arm up. Oh, look at that knee right into the elbow socket. And that's going to harm any potential chance of any of those real big power moves that could get you the win here. But Thorne ducks underneath that forearm, delivers a shot to the midsection. Now Thorne whipping Carrillo off, ducks underneath, leaps over the top. And look out, beautiful leg lariat there from Shane Thorne, who really isn't that popular here, but that has not deterred him so far, and Thorne with a Hurricane Rana, really feeling it here in the early going. Shane Thorne looking to slow the pace, and I think that's smart against Humberto Carrillo. Hell of an athlete, Humberto. For such a large guy, Humberto Carrillo Can fly around the ring, as can Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne is no stranger to the top rope either. Thorne is really slowing this match down, and I just think that's so smart. And you can see the real experience here from Shane Thorne, really shining through. And look at him getting down, looking right in his face. Not only is he hurting you, he's trying to hurt you mentally as well. No, look out though. Jack in the jaw with Humberto Carrillo, and he fires back with a forearm. And now Carrillo, this is what I'm talking about. He can pick up the pace in an instant. And now Humberto has the opportunity. Leaps over the top. Ducks underneath. Anything you can do, I can do better. But it was a double palm strike to the chest. And he's already showing that athleticism that he's been known all over the world for. Leaps over the top again. Backbreaker tilt-a-whirl variety. Absolutely on the button, down into the cover. Nothing on the count though. And Shane Thorne straight back up to his feet. He looked for a chop, couldn't find it. Thorne though rebuffs, sends him into the ropes, and now Thorne is going to work on the lower back now of Humberto Carrillo, and look out, straight back again. That'll rattle the spine. And Shane Thorne has rattled the spine with kicks and forearms, and now he's going to try and stretch it. Very smart strategy, picking a limb, and Thorne lets go of the hold. Oh, lowers that knee right down into the lower back again, and again from Thorne, and he's really going to work. Now he's going to try and go for the submission again. Humberto Carrillo has found himself in a hugely disadvantageous position right now, and Carrillo is going to have to try and break this, and he does, and he grabs the ankles, trips up Shane Thorne, escapes narrowly, and Humberto with a shot to the midsection, and now goes up top with a forearm. Another shot to the midsection from Carrillo, sends him into the corner. Carrillo building a full head of steam here, and now Carrillo, with a chop, stuns Thorne, stuns him just enough that he can go all the way to the top. Unbelievable! Humberto Carrillo is on fire in full sail, and here he comes again. Tossing Thorne in, and a drop kick. Collapsing Thorne down, gets back to his feet, but now he's off his feet yet again. And Carrillo drove him down. All of his weight across the shoulders. Is that enough? No. Thorne just kicks out, pops straight back up to his feet. Unbelievable. Fighting on instinct here from Shane Thorne. Snapmares through, and a drop kick. What a sequence from these two men. So evenly matched. And this is what the NXT Championship Tournament is all about. German suplex from Thorne. Got to be working on instinct alone. He's got a full head of steam now. All of his body across the chest of Humberto Carrillo. Now he's into the cover. Is he moving on? Not quite. Oh man, so close from Shane Thorne. So close from Shane Thorne. Now Carrillo is finding himself in a lot of trouble here. Oh, and he's going back to the back. Shane Thorne with a shot, collapses him down. And now Humberto in big trouble. Inverted suplex. And now Thorne to the outside. And what is Shane Thorne thinking here? Getting into position. Humberto is rattled. Shane Thorne is fired up. Oh, Humberto though with a reversal. Humberto with a reversal. It's been back and forth all night so far. And Carrillo now with a head of steam. Unbelievable. Humberto won't let him breathe. Barely taking a breath himself. And Carrillo! This place is on fire! Humberto taking it to that next level. And now Carrillo, Yoshitonic, follows it up unbelievably and equally as spectacular. But Shane Thorne kicks out. This is the kind of action we've come to expect from NXT already. Oh, Shane Thorne ducked underneath and then nailed him with a clothesline. And now Thorne to the second rope. Thorne! Oh my God! Has he? No, he hasn't done it. Oh my God. Second rope. Phoenix Splash picks him up, looking for a brain buster, but Carrillo got out the back. Carrillo cracked the back. And now Humberto's going to go to the top. And he might be more dangerous than Thorne. And that's incredible because Humberto takes flight. Moonsault of the highest order, the highest angle. Will it progress him? No. This is about as good as you'll see anywhere on any brand. Carrillo, Thorne, star-making performances. Thorne collapses onto the rope. Carrillo, oh look out, Carrillo, unbelievable! And look out, Thorne straight back to his feet, but Carrillo with the drop kick. Carrillo with the drop kick. Now sends Thorne into the corner. This is his opportunity. Oh no, got the boot up. Thorne got the boot up, and now Thorne picks him up, middle of the ring, hooks him up. What is this? Oh my God! He absolutely planted him down into the cover. That's gotta be it. 2. Yes! No! Shane Thorne looks at the referee in disbelief. And so does Full Sail. Thorne hammering away on Carrillo. Carrillo's barely got anything left. Thorne for the clothesline. No! Flipped over the top. And surely Humberto has got nothing left. But this is what the championship means. Leaps over the top. But I feel like he might not be done. Carrillo's going to go again. No, he's not. This guy is unbelievable. Thorne though, straight back in. Oh no, Carrillo, that might have been an amateur mistake. Thorne took him down. He gave him too much time to breathe on the outside. Thorne all the way to the top. What is he thinking now? Oh my God! Top rope Phoenix Splash this time. That's gotta be it. No, he kicks out. But Thorne ain't gonna let him breathe. The whole match has been breathless, so why stop now? Thorne though, no! He hesitated. Carrillo sent him into the corner. And now Humberto, Snapmare, you've got to take your opportunity here, Humberto. What the hell is this? Oh my God! Cover, 1, 2. Humberto Carrillo moves on. Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be awfully hard to top that. Shane Thorne got so close, but Humberto Carrillo with that springboard moonsault. Look at this from Thorne. But then it was this, the torque that he gets from the top rope, crushing the insides of Shane Thorne.
Here is your winner,
Humberto Carrillo holds on for the victory. And that is what it's all about. Shane Thorne bows out, but he loses nothing in a loss. Tonight we find out whether Chad Gable or Buddy Murphy will face Humberto Carrillo in the semi-finals. Io Shirai coming very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. But it is time for some more in-ring action. As we saw last week, the Good Brothers have arrived on NXT.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
But according to Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers may not be so good anymore. They want to take over the NXT Tag Team division. They see this as an opportunity to somewhat get out of the shadow of Finn Balor and become their own men, like they have been. Get out of the shadow of the Bullet Club. Get out of the shadow of the Balor Club. Put themselves on the map here. Tonight will be an ideal time to start. With TakeOver on the horizon, we have information on TakeOver later on as it pertains to Matt Riddle. But right now, we've got a couple of people from the Orlando area to take on Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and Anderson saying, hold up, young fella, but he doesn't want to. I've been told in my ear that the production crew, before Gallows and Anderson came out here, want me to refer to this gentleman as Jobber 1 and the other gentleman, okay, I believe they have names because they're real people, but if that's the order of one of the best tag teams in the world, then that's what I'm going to have to go with. This is Jobber 1 in the ring, and Jobber 2 is on the outside of the ring, so no regard for their competition whatsoever from Gallows and Anderson, if you can even call it competition, as Anderson continues to hammer away, and look at that. Not much respect there, and Anderson saying, And this kid is going to get the tag, and I believe this is Jobber number 2, according to Gallows and Anderson, and he's saying no to him as well. Oh, no. Well, he said, you're not going to get me, kid. You're going to get Big LG, who puts that size, whatever, boot to the head. And now, this is not looking good for this young man here. No regard. As Gallows is going to go to work, and Gallows through the full head of steam and a splash. And this young man, who I'm being forced to refer to as Jobber number 2, is in a hell of a lot of trouble. Look at this. Fall away slam from Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows now sending him off the ropes. And oh my God, did you see the elevation on that? Oh no. Gallows sends him in. Tag is made, and Gallows is continuing to hammer away. Goes up top. Oh, what a shot from Anderson, and a splash. Good Lord. Carl Anderson went to throw him out of the ring to try and disregard him like they've disregarded them all night, but a superplex from the outside in, and Anderson sends him over, and Anderson wants the tag. Now the first gentleman refused to call them what they asked to call them. This gentleman here, who's throwing absolutely everything at former tag team champions, is being absolutely destructed here and picked apart, and Anderson now is going to go after the other one, and look at this knee right to the back. Sends him to the outside of the ring. And Carl Anderson taking this poor kid that they've plucked off the street somewhere. And this could be curtains right here. Look out, picks him up. Oh my God. Big boot to the face. The cover, and it's elementary. It always was. Wow. Well, I tell you what, despite the competition maybe not being up to scratch, the Good Brothers had to come out here and get it done.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute! The Revival are saying you're looking at the real sheriffs in this town. These boys have done battle before, but it's a new battlefield. Oh, wait a minute. They've got some news from Kurt Angle. Oh, my God. We are looking at Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson's new takeover opponents. It'll be Gallows and Anderson versus the Revival for the tag team titles at NXT TakeOver. That is a bombshell announcement. Well, hot off his massive victory last week, there's Kalisto. Oh, wait a minute. The hell? It's Robert Roode. The hell is Roode doing? Oh! Throwing elbows on the concrete. Beating the hell out of Kalisto, who just arrived at the arena. Hell is this? Oh! Roode said he was going to right a heap of wrongs in his interview last week. And look out, not on the concrete, for God's sake. Hell is he talking about? Hell has gotten into Roode. Kalisto's out. He needs some medical attention. Well, I don't know what the hell that was all about, ladies and gentlemen. But we are set for some women's action right now. And it is going to be the Empress of Tomorrow. It is going to be Asuka coming out here for singles action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Well, Asuka sitting pretty in the women's power rankings that you can see over on MYT13.com. They get updated at the end of every single week here. And Asuka wants to defend her position in those power rankings. She really wants to put her name in the hat for that women's championship that will be defended and fought for at NXT TakeOver. Well, Asuka is here tonight to prove a point, and her opponent, well, her friends have had their hands full, that is for sure. And her opponent here tonight is Sarah Logan. They've been fractured, but the sisterhood remains. This is a new look and a new feel. Sarah Logan on her way to the ring. Oh no. Surely not. Uh-oh. Oh no. The lights are back on. This is just what we saw on SmackDown. Oh my God, look at the ramp. Look at the ramp. Where the hell is Sarah Logan? The steel stairs are back. This is not good. This is not good at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, Beth Phoenix arrived at our studio to get an exclusive interview about a second chance here in the women's division in NXT. Beth Phoenix was in the process of getting mic'd up by a production crew when something absolutely incredible happened. You'll see here in a minute from the right-hand side of your screen, Dakota Kai came bursting through the studio and laid out Beth Phoenix, screaming a number of expletives But the message from Dakota Kai was, is a legend seriously going to keep me from even being ranked? And it became apparent that the fact that Dakota Kai wasn't even ranked in the NXT Power Rankings, or anywhere else for that matter, has pissed Dakota Kai off no end. Dakota Kai attacked Beth Phoenix viciously, leaving her lane. We'll hopefully have more on this issue as it comes to hand. Absolutely unbelievable from Dakota Kai, but I guess she has a point. She wasn't even ranked on any of the three brands, and well, Beth Phoenix was put in. Undoubtedly, Beth Phoenix deserves to be there. She's a Hall of Famer, but Dakota Kai obviously taking exception to that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are set to hear from Tyler Bate, the big strong boy. He's here in Full Sail Arena, and he's got a message for Pete Dunne. Oh, well, there you go. He's not disappointed that his friend lost. He's disappointed that he can't take that title from Pete Dunne because he wants a match with Pete Dunne. Well, he's not going to have to wait very long to come face to face with the bruiserweight here. Pete Dunne's on his way out here. Pete Dunne has a little bit of a limp after that absolute war that he had with Matt Riddle last week for the North American Championship. Pete Dunne's taking a bit of exception. Oh my, Pete Dunne was never going to back down from a fight. Oh my God. Well, I hope Kurt Angle heard that. Pete Dunne is a man of few words. He said, fight me at TakeOver. Oh, please do it. It has to happen. Dunne versus Bate at TakeOver. What do you reckon? It's gotta happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked show next week right here on NXT. After the actions of Sasha Banks last week, after she attacked Mia Yim after a match, next week it goes down. Banks versus Yim. Also, the NXT Championship Tournament continues as Mark Andrews takes on Baron Corbin in what is going to be a David Goliath clash for the ages. And also, the main event, it'll be Robert Roode versus Sami Zayn to round out the first round matches. But we ain't gonna stop there. There's been a lot of TakeOver talk already, ladies and gentlemen. And next week, Matt Riddle announces the location as well as what's next for him and the North American Championship. Next week is can't miss NXT action. Well, that's next week, ladies and gentlemen. But it is time for the main event of the evening. It is Buddy Murphy versus Chad Gable. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Buddy Murphy!
Well, Buddy Murphy may not have a better opportunity to take out Chad Gable and put another chink in the armor of ESM than tonight. Humberto Carrillo has already gone through in a spectacular effort over Shane Thorne earlier. So the Aussies are 0-1 on the night. Can Buddy Murphy even it up and take on Humberto Carrillo in 2 weeks' time to try and advance to that NXT Championship match at TakeOver, which of course we just heard Matt Riddle will be announcing next week the location of NXT TakeOver, as well as what's next for him in the North America Championship. But right now, we have to zero in on the action because we have an impending Matt Classic on our hands. But I want to know, and the world wants to know, is what is left of this man. What is left of Chad Gable? Not a popular member, but Gable's here.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Well, Gable looks fired up, but he's used to carrying injuries. Former Olympian. He has been through the ringer physically before in his career. And well, the rumor backstage is that Chad Gable was advised by Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff not to compete in this match tonight. But Chad Gable, well, he's here against doctor's orders. Murphy's ready to go. Gable is taped up. It looks as though that shoulder might be specifically in a bit of trouble. As these two link up. And look at this, straight away, Buddy Murphy going straight to that shoulder. He ain't going to miss a beat tonight, Buddy Murphy. Not with so much on the line, that is for sure. And how about the chaos tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We heard right from the top of the show, Kurt Angle say that they've made a huge acquisition here on NXT. The trade period is officially closed as of the close of tonight's show. So far, just Seth Rollins and Tommaso Ciampa have made moves. As these two link up yet again. And this is really going to be the story here. And you can see him going right after that left shoulder of Chad Gable. Buddy Murphy's so smart. He knows that the damage done by Brock Lesnar could be his silver lining here tonight. Because Gable has shown in the past, of course, former United States champion, that he can get it done by himself. He's done it several times before. There is no Paul Heyman here tonight. There is no Apollo Crews. There's no Daniel Bryan, no Eric Bischoff. None of that. And Chad Gable knows it's fight or flight. It was his decision to come here. He wanted to do this on his own. He wanted to carve his own path. He's done the right thing by ESM for so long. But now he wants to be the NXT World Champion. He wants to hold a World Championship of his own. But I tell you what, you can't escape the stench of ESM sometimes, because it came back to haunt him. When Brock Lesnar came back last week, he doesn't care where he goes. He turned up on Raw, SmackDown, and then here in Full Sail University, destroying Chad Gable, destroying that shoulder. That's the shoulder that must have hit the hardest. So unless Gable is just trying desperately to not show where else he's injured, that shoulder is a real problem, and that arm is being worked over in a really serious way by Buddy Murphy. Oh, he was looking for a kick. Gable rolled out of the way, and it's desperation stakes here for Gable at the moment. Gable's out of the ring. He's trying to preserve some of that energy. Well, Buddy Murphy is saying, hey, come and get some. Is that all you got? You get the feeling this is just such a tough situation for Gable, because if he forfeits, he's out of the tournament. But if he wrestles, he's probably going to get beaten anyway, because he's so far underdone. But Gable's going to have to show a fair bit of fight here. It's lose-lose. See now, Gable sends him into the corner. Chad Gable flings him out. Second rope. Beautiful crossbody from Chad Gable. Gable now will be looking for a submission of his own here. He's had his arm worked on, and now he's working on the leg. And I tell you what, your leg isn't meant to bend that far past your ear. That is for sure. It rolls through again. Gable probably not has the strength that he would really want. And a Hurricane Rana from Buddy Murphy was absolutely picture perfect. And he's talking trash to Chad Gable here, who's already showing signs of being really fatigued after that brutal assault that ended with two F5s on the floor. But Gable again, beautiful takeover. He's fighting here. Think what you will about Elite Sports Management, but Chad Gable is putting in a hell of an effort here. And now Chad Gable has him surfboarded up. And Chad Gable has Buddy Murphy in a hell of a lot of trouble here. Murphy won't want to tap out to this. He breaks the hold again. The weakness in the arms of Chad Gable to not be able to hold submissions is going to be a real problem. Sends him, trying to send him the outside, but Buddy Murphy held on. Oh, Murphy with a shot to the midsection. Rolls through, rolls him up. Is that enough? Referee, perfect position to see the shoulders, just a 1 count, and Buddy Murphy can't quite keep him down. Oh, but that might. The knee right to the skull of Chad Gable, and now Gable is finding himself in trouble as Buddy Murphy stomps on that shoulder again. Stomps on that shoulder again, and Buddy Murphy sends him to the outside, and now Buddy Murphy hooking up Chad Gable. This is not looking good, and Gable's shoulder comes down again. This is not good. Chad Gable is in huge trouble, and Buddy Murphy ain't stopping there. Buddy Murphy is absolutely on fire, and he's picking Chad Gable apart piece by piece, whatever's left of Gable. And now Murphy, look out, springboard drop kick. Springboard drop kick from Murphy, and now he's going to hook him up. He's got to be thinking, oh no, he turned it into an armbar, straight back to the arm. Gable trying to escape, but oh no, he turns it around again. And look at this, bending him. Buddy Murphy's game plan is working perfectly. Chad Gable could barely use that arm, and now an armbar from Buddy Murphy. It's such a brilliant strategy. Buddy Murphy is wrenching on the arm of Chad Gable. Gable's going to have to give it up. He's going to break the damn arm, if it's not already broken. From coming down off all those F5s, Buddy Murphy is trying to wrench it out, but Gable's showing some fight. You've got to hand it to this kid, I tell ya. Gable showing some fight. Turns him around. Look out. Straight jacket snap German suplex. Holds on for the bridge. Has Gable done it? No. Murphy kicks out. Gable, you feel like he's maybe got one more rally in him. That's about all he's got to have left. Chad Gable trying to build a full head of steam here. Loads him up to the top. Loads him up to the top. It's getting towards last chance saloon for Chad Gable here. Gable on top. Gable on top. Avalanche superplex. You've got to hand it to Chad Gable. And he's going to go back to the well with a submission. Bending up Buddy again. Chad Gable is bending it like Buddy. And Chad Gable could get the submission win here again. No. Rolled him through. Just like before. And now he picks him up. Look out. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law to Chad Gable. 1, 2. Murphy moves on. No. Gable kicks out. Chad Gable is showing so much heart here, and Buddy Murphy can't quite believe it. And now Buddy Murphy might be looking to return the favour here, is he? No, he's just going to hammer away. Look at this, Buddy Murphy is stomping him on home. Buddy Murphy is digging down deep now. Chad Gable is going to have to do the same. Oh wait, Buddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Super kick to the face. And Buddy Murphy now can put him away. Beautiful neck breaker. Beautiful neck breaker. And Buddy Murphy picked him up. Spinning around. Sit out powerbomb to Gable. 1, 2. Is it enough? How? Buddy Murphy's frustration is through the roof. There's no way Chad Gable should be able to withstand this. And Murphy is hammering away on Chad Gable. And Murphy now, oh no! He got hung up on the rope. He got hung up on the rope. And now Gable sends him in. Gable might be thinking, chaos theory. It's got to be the last chance for Chad Gable. Chaos Theory! No! Murphy flipped out. Unbelievably. Murphy flipped out. And look out. Tilt-a-whirl arm breaker. On the injured shoulder. The injured shoulder. He's worked on it all night. Chad Gable can't have anything that left. It's in the middle of the ring. There's nowhere to go for Chad Gable. He has to tap out. Buddy Murphy executes the picture-perfect game plan. And the ghost of Brock Lesnar continues to haunt them. Unbelievable counter. And no doubt, the no strength in the arm of Chad Gable. He couldn't hold on. Murphy flipped out. And Murphy goes forward. The biggest victory of his career. Buddy Murphy has won and advances through. But wait a minute. Hey! Come on! Chad Gable lays out Buddy Murphy. What is this? Lights are out. The lights are back on. Not again. Chad Gable is scouring the ring with that. Uh-oh. Lights are out again. Oh my God! You've got to be kidding me! Black Mass! Well, I think we know who Kurt Angle has signed! NXT is about to fade to black.